80 somewhere. Like, I feel like it was tweeted out that it was 80, but it's actually 78 because it says so down there. Might be. So we got the synchronized whiff grabs as they dash past each other. Losers, semis. Mr.E versus dekillsage. FStep, Mr.E versus critical reaction, dekillsage.
Yeah, and so right now, both of these players looking really, like, we of course know that their history. Both of them are really fantastic players, but dekillsage actually starting out with this huge combo, guaranteeing a really nice lead for him. He wanted that up smash, but doesn't quite connect the way he wanted it to.
And Mr.E, rocking his Cloud. He was playing Cloud a little bit earlier, but then switches between Lucina and Marth all over the place. He treats this as a weekly. It's a local for him to try to get as much practice as possible. He wants to learn the Cloud matchup for certain characters with his Marth. He feels like he's much more successful using Cloud. And seems to be working out a little bit against Fox at this current state. I mean, he is at 141%, but he's got a little bit of stage control.
Yeah, and of course, Fox being so brutally light means that he could die at this moment in time. But so can Mr.E managing to make it back there. Up tilt not going to do it quite yet, but you can see that Mr.E sort of on his last legs at this moment. Side B also not going to take it, but the nair from dekillsage will.
And I respect that forward air coming from Mr.E. He was expecting dekillsage to jump off after him, so he's trying to get that spike. Sage was very aware of it, opts to go for the kill off after the forward air instead. Plays it super safe. Now we're seeing him baiting out all these approaches from Mr.E. Looks like Sage is a little bit in his head.
Yeah, and dekillsage is actually doing an amazing job of catching Mr.E landing into him. And normally, Cloud landing into you is kind of free. But dekillsage's spacing, especially on those up tilts, is just able to weave in and get that hitbox regardless of how, of what Mr.E is putting out.
And I don't know if you just caught it, but Mr.E literally just threw out an F smash, a cross slash, all these kill moves, and every single time Sage just purposely put himself near it but not into it, so you get an easy punish afterwards every single time.
Yeah, the spacing right now from dekillsage is looking really clean. Already he's lapped him in terms of percent. Do you think we might get a character switch if this doesn't work out for him?
Maybe. It depends on how Mr.E is feeling. I could definitely see him wanting to switch to Lucina. Okay, he is dead. Yeah. Even if that didn't kill him off the side, he was out of jumps. He didn't have enough limit charge. I definitely sense a counter pick coming from Mr.E. Probably going to Lucina.
You also missed, did you see the clip from earlier today?
Oh, yes, the one that was... Yeah.
The one with him versus Bug Guy?
Austin likes this.
So I don't know if his Cloud is necessarily...
Well, that's not him in his Cloud being subpar. That was just him not paying attention.
It's traumatic memories.
So we definitely have the counter pick coming in for Smashville, coming in with Lucina, game 2.
But we're still not seeing Mr.E's staple Marth. Instead, we're seeing the Lucina.
Well, Mr.E likes using Lucina in certain matchups because, in case the characters are too quick, such as Fox or Sheik, it makes it a little bit easier for him to just worry about landing attacks rather than trying to focus on the tipper, which he is known for. So I feel like even if he wasn't wanting to play Marth, he would still be busting out Lucina in this matchup.
Yes, I believe so as well. And another thing is that Lucina has a lot more consistent kill power. Fox is really easy. It's really easy for him to get into Marth's, in Marth's face, to the point where even if Mr.E is able to turn around and hit him, it's usually not with a tipper, which means that if the opponent is just mindful of their spacing, it can last to really long percents. Don't really have that issue though when you're playing Lucina, as the the hitbox is consistent throughout the sword.
There he goes, waits for the blaster, and just runs up and does some dolphin slashes. Or I'm sorry, dancing blade. Reads the air dodge, getting that up air. Not enough to get the kill, but gets it the second time as he notices this time he's not going to go for the air dodge, just opts to go for the fast fall. Hoping to land back down onto the ground.
We got that neutral air there. dekillsage looking pretty dominant at the moment. Finally manages to tack on a little bit of extra credit with those lasers, actually. Yeah, we're seeing dekillsage, he's often giving up stage control, but it's the sort of thing where he's, tacking on percent by percent, and he's managing to just stay alive. And then he finally may get that big opening that can lead to some big damage.
Here we go, Sage running back and forth, connecting all these dash attacks. A third one, tries to go for the up air again. Every single time he lands a dash attack, it forces Mr.E into a 50-50 scenario. but manages to catch him. Sneaks in that back air, killing him off to the side. And brings him to his last stock.
Ooh, seeing even more damage come out from dekillsage. The back air, and that's questionable DI. You often see people when they get air dodge red like that, they DI for the up air, which puts them in the worst possible situation. That back air's not going to be it though. A beautiful tech, but it might not be enough. A beautiful tech again, and he's back to the stage. Nice recovery.
Thing is, that was so classic Mr.E. Like, he just loves going off stage, trying to get the finisher. When he's at a deficit, tries to get the spike. This could be really big for him. Manages to get all of the bases covered. Jumps above the ledge to connect the neutral air, and that forward smash actually killing to the left. Let's go.
Wow, okay, so I thought Mr.E was down and out. He was, you know, dekillsage took that really early stock, and then he even had this huge lead on him. But we see where Mr.E's strongest aspect is. When he gets someone off stage, he makes their life just hell. It's awful. Look at this.
Final destination for game 3. Let's get it. You know, Mr.E just runs immediately. He knew that he was going to start blowing out his blaster, so he just tried to close the distance as much as possible. Now we're just seeing a constant barrage of dancing blades coming from Mr.E as dekillsage just tries to walk forward.
Ooh, he gets him with the teensiest of that dash attack.
Calling out the shield breaker.
All right, and dekillsage does have a lead right now. He's doing a really good job of hitting with, like, his dash attacks are just finding their openings right now. It's like, how many dash attacks have we seen?
Well, he's waiting for Mr.E to commit to a move, and then just it's a great punisher because it's nice and quick, and it can lead into
Frame
some bigger
4.
damage.
Why frame 4? I don't know. It's like they wanted Fox to be good or something. Ooh, but that back air trade going to work out for dekillsage right now. Oh, and he read that option, and he gets that, and without a jump, I don't think Mr.E will be able to make it back.
Smart stuff coming from dekillsage, recognizing the scenario that Mr.E was in without his resources. Opts to go for the fishing blow with that back air, has him at his last stock. Nice evasion of that dancing, or the shield breaker, but unfortunately the reverse dolphin slash catches his mark. Here we go, the jab, forward tilt to stuff out the Fox illusion. Can we get it? No down air.
Yeah, dekillsage now still alive, able to tack on 2 extra %. Oh, dekillsage actually goes for this grab. You can tell that he's doing the real patient play right now. Doesn't even want to commit to any sort of punish option harder than grab. Ooh, but the great tech from Mr.E almost converts that into his own stock. But dekillsage alive, but at 123, knocking on death.
That's a setup we're going to see a lot from dekillsage. You know, just going for the short hop forward air to try to drag his opponent into the ground. But because they get the tech, it's not as a free up tilt follow-up as you think. Nice kill coming from Mr.E. Last stock apiece. This could be big for Sage.
But once again, we saw something similar to this back in game 2. And if Mr.E is able to get dekillsage off stage the same way he did last time, it doesn't matter how much of a lead he has because Mr.E's edge guarding is just so pristine.
Ooh, try to connect that up smash, but we got that tech to the left coming in strong from me. You cannot sleep on the Lucina just yet, even though it is a 100% deficit. This could be big for Sage. Possible edge guard opportunity. Gets nicked by the Dolphin Slash, so he can't manage to go for the Trump. He just goes for the simple jab, while Mr.E was in midair, connects that into an up smash, and moves on to losers finals. Critical reaction, dekillsage.
Really good stuff. Mr.E